And welcome back. Now the time is 8:39, and more than 100,000 people are going to be at Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend. They're not there for the races, but it's the world's largest automotive extravaganza. It's the AutoFair, kicking off today, as a matter of fact. And one of the reasons you're going to want to go out there is because of this guy right here, Biff Hutchinson, from the XPogo Stunt team, joining us now live in the studio for a great. What are you guys going to be doing on these pogo sticks?
Oh, we're going to be jumping 8, 9, almost 10 feet in the air, doing flips, tricks, acrobatic stunts. A ton of crazy stuff. So
it is going to be crazy stuff. And I was just asking Biff about where he's from southern Idaho, and how in the world he managed to become a part of this team and this pogo stick, which is unlike anything you'll find in Walmart, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Tell me that story of how you got involved in this, Biff.
When I was a kid, I had, like a lot of kids, your little spring-powered pogo stick, and started messing around doing a few tricks on there, and saw there was an online community and people jumping crazy high on these new pogo sticks, so I got one of those and just been jumping ever since.
Yeah, and this is an air-filled chamber here, sort of like a pneumatic something or another, and it has all this. Now, this is not necessarily a soft landing when you hit this thing here. You've broken a few bones. Tell us about that.
Yeah, like any sport, you've got your accidents, and I've had more than my fair share of those.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you want to wear a helmet if you're doing this at all. And you guys, how many guys are on the team that we're going to see at the Charlotte Auto Fair?
There's going to be 3 of us.
3 of you. And you have sort of a synchronized kind of, I don't want to call it an act, but for lack of a better word, what have we got going on here? We're seeing some of the stuff that you all do. This is what we're going to be seeing?
These are all events we've done all over the world, and we're going to be doing stuff very similar to this in Charlotte. So.
Oh, my gosh. And it'll be 3 guys out there. How much practice do you put in a day for this, Biff?
Couple hours a day, just staying where I need to be. But when I was a kid, I was practicing 4 or 5 hours a day.
Oh my
after school. So.
And you all do a lot of traveling too. I mean, you guys basically the entire team is around the world. Is that right?
Yeah, we've headlined in 17 different countries. Collectively, we have 13 individual world records. So it's a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh! To go to the Auto Fair is big enough in and of itself, but to be able to see you guys out there doing this, that's something, to be able to see that in person is terrific. How much pressure is in this? I mean, how hard is it to get it to bounce up and down? Can I get you to bounce up and down a couple of times here?
I can jump a little bit.
Yeah.
Right now there's probably around 20, but when we're doing the show, I'll bump it up to around 100, 105 PSI. So.
Oh my gosh. And it's just like a regular pogo stick in the sense that, it's jumping up and down here, but this is an industrial size. And tell me about the company that makes this particular pogo stick.
It's called Vertigo Pogo Sticks out of Southern California.
And I'm sure they would love you to visit their website. Yeah. Are there a lot of companies out there that make these things?
There's really only 2 companies right now, but Vertigo is absolutely the best, and we've had the world record for height on a Vertigo since at least 2009. So.
How high is that?
I set it in Sweden last year at 9 feet 9.5 inches.
Oh, wow, man, that's incredible. So we got a world record holder too, and you'll be able to see him at the Charlotte Auto Fair. How many times are you going to be performing?
We'll be performing 3 times a day.
3 times a day, and it runs Thursday through Sunday. So we're looking forward to seeing you out there, Biff. Good to have you here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and hope you don't break any bones while you're here, okay?
Yeah, me too.
All right, thanks a lot, Biff.
Yeah, thanks.
And again, the Charlotte Auto Fair gets underway today. How's that weather going to be as you head out to the Speedway? Here's some other information here. It's only $10 for adults today through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, it's 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And, of course, CharlotteMotorspeedway.com. If you want some more information, you can also go to WBTV.com. All right, Al, what about the